Live from Pohang, South Korea. You're watching Razorstein Live. Alright, today we're going to talk about the upcoming fight. TJ Dillashaw versus Dominick Cruz. Man, this is going to be a good fight. The reason this is going to be a good fight is Dominick Cruz has been verbally beating up TJ Dillashaw. Now, TJ Dillashaw is the champ, the bantamweight champ at 135. But he's been getting an onslaught ass beaten by Dominick Cruz. Now, you may say, well, it's just words, and words don't hurt. Yeah, maybe if you're 5. But if someone can explain why you are going to lose, and the technique, and the flaws that are in your game, and the holes that he sees, and can verbally express in detail why you're going to lose, it's going to affect you mentally. You may say, oh, words don't matter. Well, if someone can explain why your game plan is trash and can break it down and can beat you on every aspect, it's going to get in your head and it's going to bother you. Dominick Cruz has been hurt for a while. He has had multiple injuries and he's trying to heal up. He's a great fighter. I don't know if he has ring rust or not. That's what I would be saying if I was TJ Dillashaw, the champ, saying, you know what? You have ring rust. You haven't fought in a long time. You have bad knee surgeries. You have had, multiple problems. And you're going to tell me about my technique and how you're going to affect me and my game plan? I will destroy you. That's what he should be saying. Instead, he just kind of laughed it off and like, yeah, try and beat me. It's like, dude, that's not what you say. I don't think he's that good at, that verbal trash talk, which is very important. Verbal trash talk is very important. And why is it very important is this. Dominick Cruz is an amazing commentator. He can break down, your technique. He can break down MMA technique so well and explain it so, great and fine detail. I mean, you see some of his breakdowns on TV. Oh my God, it is amazing. It's beautiful how he breaks down some of the technique. So, if Dominick Cruz can explain why your technique is bad and why you are going to lose, it's going to get in your head. It's going to get in your head. Plus, he's been doing it for a long time now, explaining why fighters are going to win or lose. And he's been very, very consistent. So when he applies that game plan to you, wow, it might get in your head. And you know what? You say, well, it doesn't really matter. No, I'm just going to base it on technique. Well, you saw what happened last time with Conor McGregor fighting Jose Aldo. Jose Aldo took the worst verbal beating I have ever seen in MMA history. He took an onslaught ass whooping for over a year. And then when he went out to fight, he lost in 13 seconds and ended face down in the canvas right in the middle of the octagon, and everyone cheering and his crowd just stunned and amazed. His fans were stunned, and the Irish fans were just cheering. That is hard to take. That is hard to deal with. So, you gotta think about this. These little, aspects of MMA. If you're gonna bet, and you're gonna bet money, focus on 2 aspects. First, the technique. Second, is this the best Dominick Cruz we've ever seen? And is this the best TJ Dillashaw we've ever seen? Break it down as like a mathematical formula and see who's being mentally affected. Whoever's being most mentally affected, well, you got to start weighing in those numbers. Do the calculations and the math. There's a lot of, equations that you can put into this, a lot of formulas that you can make out of this. The best one, we'll see who wins or loses. But to make odds on this, you have to factor in multiple aspects. If you want a betting odd on who's going to win, a prediction on who's going to win and who's going to lose, I'll give you that prediction as soon as I see the weigh-ins. Because if I see the weigh-ins and they both look good, fine. If one looks like trash and the other one doesn't, okay. But you can also say, what about Jose Aldo when he looked good but he came out looking like trash? The best time to bet, if you can do it, is right before the final seconds is right before, you know, it closes. The betting lines close. If you can get all the information that you can possibly get, if you can see, you know, the person standing in an octagon and the betting lines are still open, bet then. Because then you'll see exactly how they feel and exactly how they look when they're in the cage or when they're in the octagon. It's very important. All right, Tommy Razorstein, check me out. And don't forget Don Juan Banks and C. Rich in Detroit. New guy, C. Rich in Detroit. Peace out.